Okay, so last time I had just started putting the shellac coat on the inside of the cabinet when I came across basically what I thought was a completely sanded surface that would be clean. I found out that it was not a completely sanded surface that was clean when the shellac hit it. So I'm going to try to get up in here, see if it can be seen. But you see where we had some squeeze out, and I made a mistake and wiped it out with a chisel, drug it across the board, which left these terrible patterns. I thought I had them sanded out, but truth was I had not. And also in the corners we've got those white areas where the glue had filled the pores and the shellac could not take. So what I'm going to be doing now is using mineral spirits on my board that's going to be most visible here. I stopped the shellac, as you can see. I did the side of the cabinets and I stopped before I got to this board after that happened, so that I can use these mineral spirits and make sure that I don't have that going on this board. As you can see to the naked eye, it looks pretty good, but I do remember that some glue had dropped on it when it squeezed out up there, so I'm going to make sure before I get that shellac on there that I don't have more. So I'm going to put this camera on a tripod and see if when I wipe the mineral spirits on there, if anything shows up that we need to clean up. Okay, so as I'm doing this, I am seeing some spots show up. They're not really bad, as I predicted, but I do see where that glue had hit and I didn't sand it out enough here. So I've got a spot here and here. That needs to be hit, and my Uncle Charlie and I recently tuned up a card scraper that I'm going to try to use to scrape this out. I'll go ahead and hit this here, see if there's anything here too that's going to show up. I better come look at it from that angle, because that's where it'll be seen if people are going to see it. So it's looking pretty good here and here, and I think we'll be good to go. Finish shellacking the rest of that. See if I can't get kind of zoomed in on one of them spots. Like right, well, I don't know if my camera will focus. There we go, yeah. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on here. In fact, they're not so bad that I don't even think anybody will notice, especially when stuff is sitting on there, but I'll know they're there just like I know the ones on the top are, and I'm going to have to do something about those. So, that was the mineral spirits test to kind of expose spots that may show up when the shellac hits the wood. Okay, I've taken the card scraper and I actually just went ahead and started scraping with the mineral spirits on so that I could still see the spots that needed work. And I scraped them out with the card scraper. I think I'm going to go a little bit more, and then I'll put some more mineral spirits on and see if I took care of them or not. Okay, I've reapplied some mineral spirits after I hit it with the card scraper, and looks like it's all gone. I really wish mineral spirits would not dry and you could use it as a finish, because boy, it really makes that cherry figure and all that just really shine out. Well, I think we're good. I think we're going to let that mineral spirits dry, and I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the shellac on and see what the difference is between the mineral spirit and the shellac, if the shellac pulls more out than the mineral spirits does. But really that's all I have to go on right now, so we'll find out. Okay, so the mineral spirits all seem to be dry, so we're going to put some shellac on it and see what kind of hideous stuff comes out at us. Hopefully the mineral spirits prove to take care of that problem. Whether or not this is right or not, usually I've been taking this little foam brush and using that point to get into the corner there. And into these corners, etc. And then I'll come back with my rag and wipe it out. Or what I've been using for a rag anyways, which is, oops, forgot to put my gloves on, rubber gloves on before I did this. I'm always making a lot of mistakes. I guess that comes with the territory of being a woodworker who is merely trained by watching people on the internet. But we'll get this kind of wiped out. That way we're not getting big, huge, runny looking stuff going there. I always try to pull in the direction of the grain. Okay, let me put a glove on here real quick before this gets too awful bad. I think it already is, actually. My other fear is I didn't know exactly what to expect the mineral spirits to do to the look also. here we go. Let's see what happens. I'll try to wait to get to that front face after I've dried out a little bit here on my rag. That way it's not pouring down over the front, which is going to get a waterlox finish. But so far so good here. It looks like there isn't anything that the mineral spirits didn't pick up popping out at me. Again, I'll try to finish with a wipe in the grain direction, but I'm hoping that I can come through here and, before I wax this, hit the high spots with something. This seemed to have puddled up on me inside this little gap, which doesn't look real good. Man, that shellac, it dries quick. It gets to drying before you're even done working it around, really. See if I got anything here. Try to pull that out a little bit there. There. This is kind of what I didn't want to happen. Okay. Well, how's it look? I guess we'll be the judge when it dries a little bit here. But I am pleased that the mineral spirits proved to show what needed to be sanded, or in this case card scraped out. So we will hit mineral spirits on the rest of the inside of this cabinet and do exactly what we did there.